Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. Guys, this Obasanjo matter no be small thing dey happen o. Sho, play, this matter don escalate. Wetin dey happen? Plenty people don chook mouth for the matter talk say na wow, wetin the former president Olusegun Obasanjo do no good o. How im go dey tell Oyo monarchs, Oyo traditional rulers say make dem stand up, make dem sit down as if say dem be small pikin? Sure, say in fact this is the highest disrespect. E no make sense now. This one no be play matter. Say this is like an insult to the Yoruba people and the Yoruba traditional institutions. Say the thing wey im do no really make sense o. So tey Femi Kayode come talk say because say Obasanjo don dey mingle with Peter Obi, say the obedient spirit don enter Obasanjo, na why im do wetin im do. Say on a norms, im no suppose do wetin im do. Im no suppose try am. So my country people, with all said and done, Obasanjo don finally react o. Im don talk say see o, see why I do this thing wey I do o. He never meant to disrespect the Yoruba culture. He never meant to disrespect anybody. But he stated that he was only trying to show respect for the governor, Seyi Makinde, because he said that he was told that some Oyo monarchs are always disrespecting Governor Seyi Makinde, and that's why he decided to speak against it. Not because he wanted to deliberately show disrespect to the Oyo monarchs, to the Oyo traditional rulers. That no, he only did it because he felt the governor deserved some respect and they should respect the governor. That's why he did what he did. So my country people, a lot of people don't a lot of people have been slamming the former president Olusegun Obasanjo. Some don't talk say Obasanjo can only do this because of they are Yoruba monarchs, but he cannot do this to the northern emirs. So now they talk say this one wey him do so, Obasanjo don commit big sacrilege o. Say if him go the northern part of Nigeria to go see the northern emirs and all of that, he won't do such a thing o. He won't do such a thing. And all this issue started when a short video of Obasanjo, who spoke in Yoruba language, had surfaced on the internet, and it really went viral. He was expressing displeasure to the monarchs for not raising to greet Governor Seyi Makinde, describing the action of the royal fathers as disrespectful, to the office of the governor. But then, my country people, a lot have been saying that these Yoruba monarchs, these Yoruba traditional rulers, they are not to be treated as uniform men who should be ordered to stand up and sit down and do this and do that. They are not uniform men. Femi Kayode had said they are not, passengers or bus conductors. That look at the way Obasanjo was treating them, like Molu driver talking to his passengers, like motor parked out talking to some bunch of jobless and worthless people. Say the thing no really make sense. Say if na joke, the thing no make sense at all. So a lot of people had said, well, this is really not good though, because it shows, in fact, it is like a desecration, of the Yoruba traditions, and coming from an old man, who is well respected. I mean, according to some people, the traditional rulers respect their subjects too, and kingship is like an institution of God. So at least when relating with kings, it requires, a high sense of courtesy, modesty, and respect. But Obasanjo, really had the effrontery, and intentionally, according to some people, committed sacrilege against the reverend stools of the Yoruba land. And in fact, it was really, a lot of people had condemned that act from the former president Olusegun Obasanjo, that kings are kings, kings are not toddlers. And some have said he would never dare that against the northern emirs. He only did it because they are the Yoruba monarchs, traditional rulers, so he had little or no respect for them. That's why he did what he did. But Obasanjo now is saying that he never intentionally, he never meant to do that intentionally. He was trying to pass a message. According to the former president Olusegun Obasanjo, he stated that he was told that the traditional rulers he encountered in Oyo State had always disrespected, their governor. They always displayed disrespect for their governor, Seyi Makinde, adding that his action prompted him to speak about it. Obasanjo noted that he never meant to disrespect the Yoruba culture, adding that there is, however, a constitution which is more binding than culture. The former president, have lately been under scrutiny and had received backlash for disrespecting the Yoruba traditional rulers, for ordering them to stand up for the Oyo State governor, Seyi Makinde. And speaking in Yoruba in a viral video, Obasanjo had ordered these seated traditional leaders to rise and greet the state governor, Seyi Makinde. And these monarchs, they raised promptly and started as commanded by Obasanjo. So a lot of people have been saying, oh, he shouldn't have done that. But Obasanjo, in an interview with Premium Times, said he acted the way he did because the monarchs displayed their disrespect for the state governor. I mean, he arrived at the event with the governor, and then as they arrived, every other person at the venue rose to greet the governor, to welcome the governor. But the monarchs, they remained seated. And I mean, he was surprised because, in fact, he considered as a breach of protocol. He considered it as a breach of protocol and a disrespect for the governor from the Yoruba monarchs. And then he said, what's going on? I mean, why is it that the Obas, they are not respecting their governor? And then he asked around, then people told him that, see, that's the practice in Oyo. They don't have respect for Governor Seyi Makinde. So, according to Obasanjo, he said that there is constitution and there is culture. So, by our constitution, the governor is the leader of a state. So, everyone must respect him, no matter his or her status or age. He deserves respect, no matter how young he is. And protocols must be observed. Culture is culture. Constitution is constitution. So my country people, na wetin Obasanjo talk be that. Guys, what are your thoughts on this issue? It seems that a lot of people had, misquoted Obasanjo's actions during that event when he told the traditional rulers to stand up and greet, the governor. A lot of people might have misunderstood his actions. Now he has rectified the issue and has given a statement that this, look at it, constitution is constitution, and you have to go by the constitution. Tradition is also tradition. So my country people, they say respect is reciprocal. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.